Courage of children fighting for their lives. Next, Oprah.
Zoe, what are you doing? Shh. My beloved ex, Corey the Mindless, is giving an interview. I want to see if he talks about me.
Well, you're not going to hear him over the
Dude, I haven't seen my ex-wife Zoe in forever. I'm like putting miles between me and that disaster.
Liar!
Seriously, the marriage is wrong because we were too young. But I feel sorry for the lady. Seems like she's trashing her career big time these days.
Oh, why that?
Zoe.
I was thinking of going to Chicago for a couple days to help Lily. Now, she's kind of at a dead end about this whole Umberto Malzone thing.
So you want to find out what you can about Umberto's sister?
Yeah, and her name is Maria. And we found out that she lived in Chicago before she died. I figured maybe if I go there, I could pick up a lead about Malzone. Probably won't pan out.
Well, you won't know till you try.
True. Very true. You'll need this. So it's okay? You don't mind if I'm out of here and you hold down the fort while I'm gone?
Hey, if it's for Lily, do it. But watch your back, Mike. From what I heard when I was in Malta, this Umberto plays rough.
Oh, come on in and let's have a drink together before supper.
Why? Do you want to keep me occupied? Do you want to keep my mind off of my husband? I know what you're up to this, and I figured out I know what you're trying to do.
Well, I wish you'd tell me what I'm trying to do.
Well, you're trying to break up me and Kirk, aren't you? You're trying to break up my marriage.
Why would I be doing that? I mean, how could I do that?
Because you're lonely. Because you have no life, and you want someone here to keep you company.
Oh, so you've designated yourself to be my sort of resident companion in my declining years? Honey, come on, that is not a flattering picture
No,
for
it is
either of
practical.
us.
You figure that if I'm not with Kirk, then I will stay with you. But you know what? That will never happen because I will never leave Kirk. Never.
Oh, no. It's 102. What am I gonna do, baby? I can't give you aspirin. Aspirin could kill you. I know that because... Oh, my God. Oh, my God, please. Please don't take my little boy. He's all I have left, God. Please.
So you're saying it's too late for a ransom demand? So what do you think, Agent Jones? What's your best guess?
I don't like to guess. Look, we're doing everything we can to find Casey. Every field office in the country's been alerted.
What, so you think that he may have been taken out of state?
There's no way of knowing. We just have to keep every possibility open. Casey could be out of Oakdale or out of the state, or even out of the country. Or he could be.
Don't say that. Don't even think that.
I'm sorry, Mrs. Hughes. I'm just trying to help you come to grips with the reality of the situation.
The reality of the situation is our son is out there, he's alive, and we're going to find him.
Well, that's what we're all working towards, of course.
Good, then we need to act smart and fast and find this woman.
Whoever she is that has our little boy.
Mrs. Hughes.
He's still out there, and she hasn't won. And I know what to do.
As the world turns.
Sara Lee, Sara Lee, Sara Lee.
Now you know why we call it pound cake. New Sara Lee Strawberry Swirl. Lots of real strawberries swirled into moist pound cake. A classic combination.
Nobody does it like Sara Lee. How do you get clean and fresh?
Jergens body shampoo. I get so much lather.
You really, really can feel the clean. And it rinses clean without soap film. This freshness is fabulous.
Jergens body shampoo in original, deodorant, and moisturizing formulas.
Introducing McDonald's Babe Happy Meal.
Bar-ram-you. Bar-ram-you.
Is Alex learning a foreign language?
He's pretending he's a pig. I'm pretending I don't know him.
With every $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal, your kids can pretend they're Babe.
Looks like fun.
Or other characters from the heartwarming movie Babe.
Whoa, what?
One cute stuffed animal comes with each McDonald's Happy Meal you buy.
Look, it's Ma. And this is Pa. La la la.
If you're considering Zantac 75 for heartburn, consider this first, Pepsid AC. Both Pepsid AC and Zantac 75 can be taken after dinner to relieve heartburn, and 12 hours later, both are still controlling acid, so you can sleep. But read the labels. Here's the difference. You can take Pepsid AC to stop heartburn before it starts. Zantac 75 can't claim that. Before or after, you can be heartburn-free with Pepsid AC.
It seems we've stood and talked like this before.
Oh, stop. Don't be clever with me, okay?
Come on, Samantha. Let's have a reality check around here. I'm lonely from time to time. My God, I'm lonely. I've been lonely all my whole life. That doesn't mean I want to make you a designated pet. If I need a pet, I got my horses.
Lucinda, that
If
is
I need
not
a
what
dog,
I
I'll get a
meant.
Weimaraner.
That is not what I meant.
Yes, but you are saying that I'm ruining your life because of my sad, lonely needs. Well, really, what I want to do is save it.
Oh, bull! What you're doing is you're running scared just because you don't want to be alone.
You're wrong about that.
I'm not saying that you're doing this consciously.
Thank you, Miss Markham.
But all of this is way out of control because you are too much in control, or at least you want to be. And that is not healthy for any of us. Now, my saying that doesn't mean that I've stopped caring about you or that I don't love
that's
you.
very nice.
But
That's very kind.
the sooner that
It really
Kirk and
is.
I move out of here, the better.
Oh, gosh, we're going to move out again. Come on. I mean, you could not have misunderstood things more. You really couldn't.
Well, then, will you set me straight? Right.
Okay. Someday, one day, I promise you, you will understand why I have made it seem that I'm making your life so difficult.
Well, fine. Because when that day comes, why don't you just write me a letter because I won't be here. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea.
Oh, Samantha. Emily, the ball is in your court. Get in the seductive mode. Get me out of this!
I'm not looking for trouble, just information.
Yeah, well, information can get you into trouble, especially when there's people that don't want you to find it.
Yeah, well, I'll keep a low profile. I'm gonna hook up with an old buddy of mine from the racing days. He's really plugged into the Chicago scene. I figure maybe he can help me.
What are you looking for?
Anything I can turn up about the time Maria Malzone spent in Chicago. Basically, it's your fishing expedition.
Will she die in Chicago?
Nope. She was killed in a car crash in Milan after she left the States. But I'm hoping to follow her trail and maybe we can get a lead on Umberto.
That sounds like a long shot to me.
Very long, but Lily's a good friend, and I would just love to nail the guy who killed her husband.
Hey, Diego.
Oh, hi.
Hi. I didn't know you were here. I didn't hear your car.
Well, I guess we're even then because I didn't hear you come up behind me. Oh, these are beautiful flowers.
Oh, yeah, aren't they? I couldn't resist.
I bet. Is Mike around?
Yeah, he's inside. Just go on in.
Oh, great, thanks. Hello? Well, this is awkward. Sarah told me it was okay to walk in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm Diego Santana. I don't know if you remember me. You're Mark, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, how you doing? I'm actually looking for Mike. I lost my pocket knife at the construction site and thought maybe he might have found it.
Well, if he did, he didn't say anything to me about it.
Was he around?
You just missed him. I heard him drive off, and I don't know when he's going to be back.
Oh, it's too bad. Well, just a pocket knife. No big loss.
You're staying out of Cal's, aren't you?
Yeah. They're real generous, he and his wife. I mean, he's a stables.
How's he doing?
Okay, he's doing great. I mean, the guy said he's going to walk again, and now he's doing it. I've never seen anyone make so much progress so quickly. It's great.
Glad to hear it.
Yeah. So that Cal's something else. Tough. And guts. Gotta have courage to whisk your wife away on vacation when you're in the condition that he's in, huh?
I think her face was kind of thin, but it may not have been. I just didn't get a good look at her.
We understand, and thank you very much for trying to help us.
Well, it's like I said, I'll do anything I can.
You know what, Mr. Carter, you just have to focus the way you did before. Really, because I know somewhere in your mind there is an image of this woman. You just have to let it come out. This happens to witnesses all the time. They think that they can't remember, but then they sit back and they really concentrate.
Well, I know what you're saying, but I wasn't paying attention to the lady. I was busy selling my ice cream.
Oh, come on, Mr. Carter, think. I mean, what was the color of her hair? What was the color of her eyes? I mean, did she have a big nose, a small nose? Was she tall, short, thin, fat? You've got to talk to me, Carter.
Margot.
Well, I think she was kind of medium tall, and well, maybe she was 30 or 40. It's hard to tell because her face was covered with that red scarf.
Thank you very much. Barry, why don't you show Mr. Carter what you have so far?
Okay, but I'm really flying blind on this one. Does this look anything like her, Mr. Carter?
No, not really.
You gotta think harder. Come on. My little boy's life is at stake. Just...
Sweetie, ease up. He's given us all he can.
Thank you very much for coming in, Mr. Carter. We all appreciate it.
Does that mean I can go?
Yes.
No. Listen, Mr. Carter, really, just try and concentrate. Forget about the physical aspects. Just forget about it. There must be something you remember about this woman who could lead us to her.
Well, maybe there's one more thing. It just came back to me. I don't know if it means anything.
Hi. I spoke to the nurse and she said you were the resident on duty? Yeah. It's my little boy. His temperature keeps going up. Now it's 103, and I'm afraid to give him any kind of medicine that you buy at the store. I did that once, and... Could you please just tell me what to do? Well, there has to be something. Yes, I understand cold compresses. No. No, I can't bring him to the hospital. No, I can't do that. I can't.
If you could take the smoothness of white velvet and freeze it, put all of summer into one strawberry, and turn the sweetness of your very first kiss into a ribbon of fudge, if you could do all those things, you'd have Haagen-Dazs. It's just perfect.
If you've seen one Raisin Bran, you've seen them all. Total Raisin Bran? There's 100% of all these vitamins in total. There's not 100% of anything in Post. Am I the first to notice this?
Total Raisin Bran with a total difference.
The mating dance of a salad. The inspiration, the taste of garlic. Kraft captures it. In its new Garlic Ranch. Savory garlic blended in a creamy ranch. Also in new Kraft-free Garlic Ranch. Only Kraft could arouse such passion. Salads love Kraft.
There's something going on at Burger King this summer. Something spectacular. Something extraordinary. Something exciting. Something magical. Because this summer, we're welcoming some very special friends from Disney's newest movie, The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Heroic Quasimodo, beautiful Esmeralda, brave Phoebus. What a woman. Lovable Hugo. All your favorites from this classic adventure. Your kids can collect all 8 characters, a new one each week, one with every great-tasting $1.99 Kids Club hamburger meal. Come for the toys. Come for the food. Come for the fun. There's a party going on, and you'll want to get in on the excitement. All right, all right. Experience the action and thrills of Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame in theaters. And join the celebration. It's big, it's huge, and it's only at Burger King.
Tonight on The Late Show with David Letterman, the phenomenal John Travolta. Isn't that unbelievable? And writer-director John Sayles. Really? Really? Tonight on CBS.
It's probably nothing.
Let us decide that, Mr. Carter. Please, go on.
She had a ball in her hand, a baseball. And I remember thinking that it was kind of strange. The poor little boy was crying. He dropped his mitt in the street, and she wasn't picking it up, but she was holding on to this baseball.
I wonder.
Does that mean anything?
Well, it might, Mr. Carter. I was playing baseball with Casey in the park when he disappeared. The ball went into the bushes, it rolled down the hill, and I went after it.
And then when you turned your back, she suddenly appeared somehow. And she said, "Here, little boy, I've got your ball." And that's how she got him to get in the car with her.
But how did she know he was going to be looking for a baseball?
If this is her M.O., your son may not be the first child she's tried this on. Casey just might be the first one to respond.
All right, so she had to buy a baseball somewhere. Somebody had to have seen her when they sold her the baseball. So we'll take the sketch, no matter how incomplete it is, and we shoot it to the media along with the whole story, and we get any sort of tip whatsoever. What are you doing?
Mrs. Hughes, I understand that you want to take action.
Of course I want to take action, and I am going to take action. If you would just...
I just want you to wait a minute, because sometimes the best thing you can do
You know what? Could you do me a favor?
If I can.
You want to drop the garbage you learned in Compassion 101? This whole technique for treating the victim with sympathy? Because I took exactly the same course at the academy, and it's wearing really thin on me.
All right, Detective Hughes. As one professional to another, this is my case, my call, and we're not doing it your way.
Cal and Connor have taken off?
Yeah, isn't that something? Especially considering the condition that Cal was in not too long ago.
Yeah.
But they went to this spa out west, a place where Cal can continue his rehabilitation. And... Do you have a date on that watch, by the way? I knew it, thanks. Yeah, it's one of those health plus pampering places, you know, mix some exercise in with candlelight and champagne.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, well, it figures. No boot camp for Cal Strickland. Not when he's going to be taking his lady away on a romantic vacation.
I guess not. Did Cal say when he'd be back?
Well, my guess is when the spirit moves him. Know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Were you expecting to see them?
No. Why?
Well, I don't know. It just seems like, no, it just seems like it screwed up some plans that you might have had to see them.
No, it's just, it's great. No, it's just great.
Yeah. Yeah, it is great, isn't it? You know what? You really can't blame Cal. I mean, got a wife who looks like that. And, given those I can't wait to be alone with you vibes, some guys have all the luck, huh? Jeez.
Yeah.
Well, I don't expect to hear from them anytime soon.
Excuse me. Mark Kasnoff? Hey, Jerry, what's the problem? Is something wrong with the site? No, Mike's not gonna be in tomorrow. No, he's gone out of town. Yeah. Yeah, all right, I'll tell him.
Where's Mike gone?
Chicago.
What, he just took off?
No, he's going to help Lily track somebody down. It's got something to do with her husband's death.
Oh, so he won't be back for a couple days, huh?
Something like that.
Sounds mysterious. Well, I guess it'll be good for him to think about something else right now. Distract him a little bit.
Yeah, we could all do that from time to time.
Sorry I'm interrupting, Diego.
Oh, no, not at all.
Well, speaking of moods, I better go upstairs and check on Zoe's because she was winding up for a butte the last time I saw her.
She's not here.
I saw her come in the house.
Yeah, well, she did, and she stomped upstairs, and 2 minutes later, she stomped out the back door.
That's weird. I was in the back cutting flowers. I didn't see her. Anyway, she'll turn up. I'm supposed to see a movie later.
Yeah, well, I better be going myself. Is there something that you, or some message you want me to get to Cal and Connor if I hear from them?
No.
No?
No messages.
All right, very good. Mark, it's nice seeing you. Sarah?
Okay, well, if I can't fix Zoe's mood, then what about yours?
What are you talking about?
Well, there's something upsetting you, Mark. What is it?
Who lies inside of you? When you color your hair with Ultras, there's no limit to who you can be, because Ultras is no ordinary color. It's the ultimate color. Ultras lets me express my inner self. Or maybe I should say selves.
Ultras from Clairol, for color that can only come from color maximizing gel.
Feel the power of color.
Life just got easier. It's Playtex's new Soft Comfort tampons with their softest, most comfortable applicator ever. It's extra soft for extra comfortable protection. It's nice to know you can count on Playtex when life isn't so comfortable. New Soft Comfort, because Playtex is comfort.
Before you serve up the bowl, Fun Care Sun Care for hour after hour of sun protection.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Duke was telling the world Bush's secret family recipe. A talking dog. It's crazy.
You can trust me, Jay.
Bush's baked beans. No one bakes them better.
In your life, you're walking up to circle the earth 4 times. If you've got corns, you'll feel every painful step. That's why there's Dr. Scholl's Advanced Pain Relief Corn Removers. They stop the pain and remove corns fast. Try Dr. Scholl's Corn Removers with Cushling.
A tragedy so terrifying, an act so unforgivable.
Maybe he's not dead, maybe he's just wounded.
Now, the treacherous Roger Thorpe
He was standing right there. If I saw him, he can't be dead.
is in his own private hell. Manipulation rules the day on Guiding Light.
Today, you can drive through just about anything. You won't believe what's next tonight.
Guys! Would you please keep your eyes on the road? It's very dangerous to drive without looking.
What are you doing in here?
I'm riding with you.
Zoe, I'm on my way to Chicago.
I know, and I'm gonna keep you company.
But you see,
Look,
you don't,
I know, you know. You're gonna be so glad you agreed to let me come with you. I'm gonna be such a great help. I'll keep you awake. I'll talk to you when you start getting sleepy, you know? And if you really start nodding off, I've always got this.
Zoe, look, you can't do this. You can't do this.
Why not? It's my life.
Yes, but does Sarah know where you're at? Does she know you're with me?
Are you serious? Look, I love your sister, but she'd give me 2 million reasons why I couldn't come.
Smart lady, my sister. Thought you always listened to her.
I do. When I stick around long enough to hear what she has to say. Tonight, I didn't feel it.
Lucky me.
I'll have you know, there are men who would kill to have me in the front seat of their car.
No, I'd rather have you in the back seat.
Okay, if you insist.
No, I'm talking about because you're in the front seat, all right? You're driving me a little nuts
Will
here,
you
okay?
stop being such a downer? Let's just party on to Chicago.
That's what I said. The job is yours. No, there are no more instructions. I told you what needs to be done. Do it. Good, then we have a deal. Now hurry up and get on it because the clock is ticking.
Yes, this may be your case, but it's my son. So we've got no time to lose. I say we go to the media.
I will not let you make that phone call.
Agent, detective, let's hold on for a minute. We'll sort through all of this. Mr. Carter, I would like to thank you again for coming by to help us.
I just wish I could have done more.
You did a lot. I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but there is a reward being offered in this case, and I believe that you may be entitled to it.
Well, I know about the reward. I didn't do it for that. I just hope you find your little boy.
Thank you, so do I.
And if I just paid a little more attention,
You helped a lot.
I hope so.
Tom, I'll be on my way too. If you need me for anything else, just call.
We'll do that.
And now, if you will excuse me.
Excuse me. This is my office and my jurisdiction, and you may make any call that you wish.
Thank you.
However, I think we should wait and see why Agent Jones opposes this so strongly.
All you have is a vague description of a woman wearing a red scarf and carrying a baseball. Now you let that out to the media, and they're gonna start a feeding frenzy. This department will be swamped. I'd say you get in 1,000 calls minimum.
We can handle that.
Your investigators won't have time to sort through any real leads. They'll be too busy checking out reports from people who saw their neighbor wearing a red scarf last January, to say nothing of the people who get their hot tips when God speaks to them through their toaster ovens.
We get your point. But if that is what we have to do, that is what we'll do.
And while you are, your kidnapper will realize that you're onto her. She'll change her appearance or get out of town if she hasn't done both already. Bottom line is, you play it your way, and you're gonna lose whatever chance you ever had of seeing your little boy again. But it's your office and your jurisdiction.
All right. You win. No call. But I gotta ask you, what are we supposed to do now? Do we just sit? Do we wait? Do we pray? Because I gotta have something. I gotta have something to hang on to.
Hey. We're gonna find him, honey. I promise. We're gonna get Casey back.
Sweetie, you understand why I can't do what the doctor said, don't you? Why I can't bring you to the hospital? Or take you to see my doctor? Huh? Please, honey. Please get better. Honey, you know I'd do anything in the world for you, don't you? But I can't take you out in public. It's too dangerous. You understand that, don't you? Please understand that.
Confronting presents Put Your Money Where Your Mouth Is. Today starring Ivana at Comfort Inns and Suites. We guarantee to make everything right or you don't pay.
That's marvelous.
Now, can you guarantee that everything will be right with your new husband or you'll give back his gorgeous ring?
Well, luck never comes with guarantees, but we are very happy. Have you heard something?
No.
You can't believe the press.
Okay.
All those creepy reporters.
Thank you,
They are
Ivana.
nervous.
Who's got a guarantee as good as ours? We'll keep looking.
When spills are at their worst, Bounty's at its best. It's the quilted, quicker, pick-you-upper. Bounty has the most colorful designs. There's cheerful Bounty fun prints. And for a country touch, there's Bounty medleys. All of Bounty's designs pick up your spills and your spirits.
The quilted, quicker, pick-you-upper.
Bounty fun prints and medleys.
Family gathering? Just mix luscious Philly cream cheese with your favorite salsa for a richer, creamier dip that'll make your party unforgettably Philly. Better make enough for your uncle.
Slip into JCPenney's biggest lingerie sale of the season with 25 to 50% savings on famous names like Bally, Playtex, Vanity Fair, and many more. But don't get too comfortable. Sale ends soon.
We'll continue with part 2 of As the World Turns in just a moment.
Conspiracy, kidnapping, murder, and the clues lead to Jessica?
She's got to catch me.
A very arresting episode of Murder, She Wrote. Then, CBS proudly presents Peter Strauss and Jean Smart in a classic adventure for the whole family.
I can't shoot him, Pa.
The Yearling, CBS Sunday.
You're on CBS.
This summer, one movie is being hailed as a true Disney masterpiece and film entertainment at its best. The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Entertainment Weekly calls it a towering achievement. Hang on! Gene Shalit raves magnificent, extraordinary. And Joel Siegel declares this is a great film. Don't miss Disney's best.
3 cheers!
The Hunchback of Notre Dame, rated G. Starts Friday, June 21st at a theater near you.
10 years tracking a deadly killer.
10 million people are now infected worldwide. That's going to go to 40.
It's left twice as many dead as Vietnam. Blood, sex, and tears. 10 years of AIDS. Next, Geraldo.
Today at 3 on Channel 2.
If you could take the smoothness of white velvet and freeze it, if you could put all of summer into one strawberry, if you could capture the sweetness of your very first kiss in a ribbon of fudge, if you could roll a cherished memory across the tip of your tongue, if you could do all those things, you'd have Haagen-Dazs. It's just perfect.
And now, part 2 of As the World Turns.
So how much more time till we get to Chicago?
I figure maybe an hour.
An hour? Great. Plenty of time to party, huh?
Would you plan on doing partying tonight?
Sure. By the time we get in, the town will just be revving up. And I know a couple of friends who know where to go and when to get there.
You get bored really easy, don't you?
In a place like Croakdale? Yes. Look, I know it's your hometown and everything, but how do you stand it?
What, are you talking about the peace and quiet I get after 11 or the fact that I breathe air that's non-toxic?
Brother, you have been away from civilization far too long. You've forgotten how to have a good time.
Well, shucks, ain't Z. We have our fun in Mayberry just sitting on the front porch watching grass grow.
Yeah. Look, that was so bad, it hurt, okay?
Yeah, that was my best Opie.
Seriously, though, let me show you around Chicago. I'll bring you back to the land of the living before it's too late.
Sorry, no can do.
I'll ease you in gently, I promise.
I would be glad to drop you off wherever you want to go. But I am not going to Chicago to have a good time. I am going to work.
Yeah, your manhunt for your friend Lily.
Someone's been eavesdropping, hasn't she? I promised Lily I'd call her as soon as I got in.
Well, do what you gotta do, you know? I'm flexible. You know? And if you're not gonna party with me, then I'll just help you track down this killer person.
No, excuse me, I don't think so.
Relax, you know? I don't mind playing detective. I don't care what we do as long as we have fun.
Hello, it's me. I hate it, you know. I really hate it when we fight. I do.
Yeah, well, so do I.
Well, could we have a truce? For God's sake, we're going around in circles here.
Well, that's because you won't tell me what's going on.
That's because you don't trust me.
Why should I? I mean, if you were in my shoes, okay, my sister suddenly goes on the attack of my husband and she just expects me to accept it, that she's doing it for my own good. Would you accept that?
Honey, I must think that you're a better person than I am.
That is not an answer.
I know.
Lucinda, don't you know how hard this is on me? I do not want to be angry at you. I don't want to have to choose between you and Kirk.
God, would you just give this some time?
Time?
Give me
for
time.
what? would you just talk to me? Tell me what is going on. I just want to understand. Is that so unreasonable?
I understand that it's frustrating for you. I mean, that things are unexplained.
So, I should just trust you because you know what you're doing?
Yes, you should trust me because I'm your big sister. You're the tall sister and I'm the big sister and I'd never hurt you.
Where did you get the idea that I'm such a weakling?
I don't have that idea at all.
No, then you think I'm stupid. Lucinda, I lost my eyesight, not my IQ.
Oh, come off it. Now, that's too much. I mean, that's the last straw. I don't deserve any of that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Oh, yes, you do. You think you can just pat me on the head and tell me that everything's going to be fine and I'll explain anything to me and then I'll buy it? Well, you know what? It doesn't work like that. Look, I want the truth from you and I'm going to have it. Do you want to stop all this fighting between us? Do you want me to even consider staying in this house? Then tell me. Tell me what you're up to. Why are you coming down on Kirk's case? And if you're not doing it because that you're afraid of being alone, then tell me why.
It's not that simple.
It is as simple as telling the truth. So why don't you give it a shot for a change?
Nice catch, Billy.
Thanks, Mrs. B. You're a great coach. And you can bake, too. But, Billy, Now, don't be modest, Mrs. B. Look at all these chocolate cookies. She even made a chocolate crust. This must have taken you forever.
New Jell-O no-bake cookies and cream. Anyone can whip one up in 15 minutes.
Hey, Mom, let's give Billy's mom the recipe.
New Jell-O no-bake cookies and cream. No-bake one for your team.
When gas pain, pressure, and bloating tie you in knots, don't make the antacid mistake. Take this little pill instead. Maximum Strength Phazine. There's more gas relief in one Phazine soft gel than in a whole bottle of regular Maalox. All this Maalox can't get rid of gas, but with the liquid medicine in just one Phazine soft gel, the gas is gone. Take Phazine, and the gas is gone.
I'm the king grill.
Oh, yeah?
Baby, you know who's boss. Give me a 2-inch thick T-bone with spicy, tangy, Heinz 57 steak sauce.
Yeah, you're cooking now.
Let's eat.
I use my hands to speak to the world, so when I have a wart, I can't hide it. But Dr. Scholl's Clear Away can. Its medicated discs dissolve warts fast, and this cover-up conceals as it heals. Clear Away Wart Remover from Dr. Scholl's.
Wow, you've got to get to the biggest Payless sandal sale ever. Buy any pair of sandals, get the second pair half price. All sandals, men's, women's, even kids. But hurry, the Payless buy one pair, second pair half price sale won't last long.
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
Celebrate Disney's The Hunchback of Notre Dame now in theaters. Then head down to Payless for kids' shoes inspired by the movie. Relive the fun in great shoes featuring Esmeralda and other characters. It's all happening now, only at Payless.
Doesn't it feel good to pay less?
Saved by the bell. Bad joke, Sarah. Sarah Kasnoff.
Sarah, my angel.
Richie. You louse. You have some nerve calling me.
Oh, I'm sorry, Liebchen. I really don't have time to chat right now. I have a client hitting the runway in 10. It's a little charity affair.
Oh, give me a break. You are the least charitable man alive.
Usually, yeah, but not this time.
What is it, the United Richie appeal?
Actually, no. It's a fashion benefit for AIDS Awareness Day.
Oh. Hey, sorry.
Yeah, well, it's one cause that I will ante up for. I mean, let's face it, in our biz, we have lost way too many.
Yeah. Yeah. So, then you must be calling for a donation.
Oh, that'd be nice, but that's not why I called. You and I have a little business to transact. Now tell me, honestly, is our girl ready to go back to work?
Well, what's the gig?
Only the sweetest deal that I have put together in recent memory. Hold on to something while I tell you, Zoe is going to be the new lipstick girl.
Lipstick, as in the line of cosmetics lipstick?
everything. From eyeshadow to nail polish to their new cologne, Zoe is going to do it all. Now, we are talking big bucks and big exposure. Now, look, I'm going to fax you a copy of the contract so you can look it over, but they want her out in L.A. immediately, as in yesterday. So you tell her to get her pretty little self onto a plane and pronto.
Not so fast. What happened, Richie? I thought you dumped Zoe in Buenos Aires.
Oh, now, Sarah, cara mia. You didn't take our little tiff seriously now, did you? I mean, please, Zoe and I go way back. I mean, I worship her. I would never dump our girl.
So, in other words, the lipstick people wanted Zoe and they turned down all the other people that you pitched.
Hey, I had to bust my buns to sell Zoe to these people. You should be kissing my feet, love.
Thanks, I'll pass.
Why are you busting my chops on this, Sarah? Is Zoe up to the job or not?
Well, as far as I can see, it'll be a go, but Zoe's not in the house, and I need to talk to her, so I'll get back to you.
No. That is not going to fly, darling. The client wants an answer right now, and I do mean within minutes.
All right. Tell the lipstick people that it'll be a go. I'll have Zoe in L.A. in the morning. I'll get her on the next flight out of Chicago.
You know, I knew you'd see the light.
And Richie, if you ever even think about dumping Zoe again, it will be the last time. Okay, Zoe. Now, all I have to do is get you on a plane to La La Land, but first I have to find you.
You want the truth.
I think I've been saying that for some time now.
I don't think Kirk is right for Worldwide.
So you said, but since we're taking a stab at honesty, you don't think that Kirk is the man for me either.
You said it. I didn't.
That's how you feel, isn't it? I'm gonna take that as a yes, unless I hear otherwise. Well, finally the truth is out in the open. You have been trying to break up me and Kirk. Don't you want to tell me why?
No.
Lucinda, you used to be one of Kirk's biggest fans. You were dancing in the streets when I married him.
I wouldn't go that far, darling. I was just trying to be happy for you.
When I came back from that plane crash and he was taking care of me, you were almost ready to canonize him.
Well, he was very attentive, but my heavens, I've learned so much more about him lately than I ever wanted to know.
Well, what happened? Did Emily say something to you?
Why would I believe a word that Emily said to me?
I don't know. Did you find something on Kirk?
Samantha, is there something that I might find?
I know that there isn't.
Oh, it's funny because, you know, I've just got this instinct. I've got this instinct that Kirk is hiding something, and it's big.
An instinct, huh? Well, swell. When do we bring out the Ouija board and the crystal ball?
See, you don't want the truth. You don't want to talk.
No, you know what? I think we have made tremendous progress here. Remember when I told you that I did not want to have to choose between you and Kirk? Well, you know what? I take that back because I have already made up my mind and I'm out of here.
Oh, Samantha, for heaven's sakes, take it easy. Samantha! Samantha!
Whether you're cooking Cajun, Asian, spicy, or simple, you want all the flavors to come alive. And they will with Pam. Because Pam never adds a funny aftertaste. It's clean and 100% natural. Pam just kind of works its magic and lets the food get all the attention. Just remember, as long as you use Pam, you'll never taste your cooking spray. So trust all your cooking to all-natural Pam. Taste the food, not the spray.
Today in America, 11,000 babies will be born. And while someday they may perform solo recitals and win Nobel Prizes, Johnson & Johnson knows that during their first weeks of life, they may not have fully developed the ability to blink or tear. Knowing the smallest details about babies' eyes, we made Johnson's baby shampoo mild enough for newborns. It's as gentle to the eyes as pure water and the #1 choice of hospitals. Johnson's, where the best ideas for babies are born.
Just for the feel of it, the pure appeal of it, just for the taste of it. the road with it. Diet Coke. Anytime or place with it. Anytime or place. Just for a taste of it. Diet Coke. This is the best of it. Forget the rest of it. Just for the taste of it. Diet Coke.
What kinds of snacks do you crave?
Salt, sweet.
Try Crunch and Munch whatever you're craving. Popcorn, peanuts, and rich buttery toffee.
Delicious. It's like a fun snack. I take this in the car on a long trip.
Or maybe a short trip.
Any trip.
Crunch and Munch. It's perfect whatever you're craving.
If I'd taken Advil instead of Tylenol, I could have avoided a lot of pain. It was my daughter, Amy, she's a doctor, who told me 2 Advil handle tough pain better than any 2 Tylenol. Advil just works better.
Advanced medicine for pain.
A taste for love. A hunger for revenge. Dinah. See the light. Guiding light.
So you are going to be one happy camper when you hear about this.
What is that?
It's my cell phone. Yes?
Zoe, where are you?
I met this really gorgeous guy
Well, get rid of him.
by the name of Mike Kazanoff.
What?
Look, Sarah, your brother and I are about a half an hour away from Chicago, okay? We're gonna track down these bad guys. You see, Mike's got this
Look,
friend.
I know why Mike's going to Chicago. You can spare me the blow-by-blow. Look, I have information. I talked to Richie.
Look, whatever he's saying about me, it's a lie.
Well, what he's saying is that you are going to be the new lipstick girl.
Are you serious?
Don't ever do that again, okay?
I'm sorry. Oh, wait. I am the lipstick girl? When did this happen? Who asked for me? You know Richie picked for someone else, right? He must be ready to kill!
Okay, you have to calm down because there's a catch. You need to be in LA by tomorrow morning.
Okay, honey, I am there.
Well, it's not as easy as that. You need to get on the first plane. I'm gonna call there, so you need to listen to me, okay?
Okay.
Because I'm gonna call and try to get you the last flight out of Chicago.
Okay, no problem.
And then I'm gonna call you back with the details, so just get yourself to the airport.
Okay, no problem. Oh my God. Yes! The girl is back. That'll show Mr. Corey Yates, whose career is trashed.
Absolutely.
Yes! Give me 5.
Wow.
You have absolutely no idea what's going on, do you?
Well, I'm gonna take a wild shot here, but you got a job.
I won the lottery, okay? The Olympic gold. I struck oil.
That's good.
Oh, God. If you only knew. Look, you gotta get me to over here fast. But the way I feel right now, I could fly to LA without a plane.
Oh, sweetie. We gotta do something because your fever's getting worse. We need to get help. We need to get you to the hospital. Now, it's gonna be very dangerous because they could recognize you. But we have to get the right medicine, okay? Okay? Come on. Come on. Oh, honey, I know. Here. Now we have to hide your face. There, that's much better. Oh, hey, yeah. How could I forget the most important thing of all, huh?
Can I make a suggestion? It didn't get a real good response the first time Jones mentioned it, but...
You want me to go home and go to sleep?
You're exhausted, sweetie. It really might help.
I can't. I can't go in that house with Casey not there.
Then why don't you go see your other boy? Maybe a hug from Adam might do the trick.
Yeah. Maybe I do need to just go hang on to my big boy for a while.
you, sweetie. We'll get through this, okay? Why didn't I think of that before?
In the Italian spirit of never leaving the table hungry, comes the Olive Garden's new chicken pasta abbondanza, just $8.95. Grilled herb chicken, cannelloni, and creamy fettuccine alfredo, just $8.95 at the Olive Garden.
Energizer introduces the world's first on-battery tester. Just press the dots to make sure your battery will keep going and going. With a battery like this, we don't really need a big-time celebrity.
Mix 1 packet Hidden Valley Ranch with 1 pound ground beef. Grill. Dive in. Hidden Valley Ranch. 1 packet, endless possibilities. Mix 1 packet Hidden Valley Ranch with 1 stick soft butter and spread over 2 loaves French bread. Grill. Dive in. Hidden Valley Ranch. 1 packet, endless possibilities.
What's it gonna take to undo this much damage? About 3 minutes. With Pantene Pro V Deep Fortifying Treatment. Deep conditioning used to take me at least 20 minutes. Pantene works in just 3. The exclusive Pro Vitamin formula fortifies by penetrating your hair root to tip, restoring health, renewing shine, and reinforcing the natural strength of your hair. It's deep conditioning without the weight. Pro V Deep Fortifying Treatment for hair so healthy it shines. Why wait?
Samantha, are you all right?
Did you hurt yourself? No. No. Actually, I'm fine. Things couldn't be better.
I can't forget this, can I? This is our good luck charm. I was wearing this when I brought my boy home. Remember, sweetie? Yeah. That was the happiest day of my life. Well, hopefully it'll bring us good luck tonight. We're gonna need all the luck we can get when we get to that hospital. Come on. Come on, Pumpkin.
Thanks, Dad, for letting me run the idea by you. I can't even tell you at this point whether I'm brilliant or crazy, you know what I mean? The physical profile we have on the kidnapper is really incomplete because the witness can't seem to put much of a face on this person, but what we don't have is a psychological profile. Right. You're kidding me, she is? Dr. Michaels is still at the hospital? Do me a favor. Try to set this thing up, and I'm gonna come over there right away. Okay, thanks.
We're gonna be late. I told you we didn't have time to stop.
We had to stop for gas. Car doesn't run without gas.
I'm sorry. It's just that my life depends on getting to LA.
Oh, hey, relax. 20 minutes from O'Hare. Sarah bought you 3 tickets.
I know.
You know what I would like to know is how you gonna go out there without any luggage? You don't even have a toothbrush.
They sell toothbrushes in LA, you know. Besides, I pick up what I need when I get there.
Oh, just like that.
I never sweat the small stuff. And neither should you.
Come on, Zoe, don't do that. Come on, don't do that. It's dangerous. All right?
Everyone told me what to expect. Still, I never realized how delicate her skin would be. But the hospital did. They put her in Pampers. It's got this lock-away core that pulls wetness away and keeps it away to help keep her skin dry. No regular diaper protects her better or keeps her happier, which makes me happy too.
Hospitals know healthy skin is dry skin. Maybe that's why 81% of them use Pampers. Pamper your baby. Make them happy, keep them dry.
We admit it doesn't look like a light chocolate bar. That's okay. With real chocolate and real caramel, it doesn't taste like one either. New Milky Way Light, but you can't tell it's a light.
I'm the king grill.
Oh, yeah?
Baby, you know who's boss. Give me a 2-inch thick T-bone with spicy, tangy, Heinz 57 steak sauce.
Yeah, you're cooking now.
Let's eat.
Introducing McDonald's Babe Happy Meal.
you.
Is Alex learning a foreign language?
He's pretending he's a pig. I'm pretending I don't know.
With every $1.99 hamburger Happy Meal, your kids can pretend they're Babe.
Looks like fun.
Or other characters from the heartwarming movie Babe.
Whoa, what?
One cute stuffed animal comes with each McDonald's Happy Meal you buy.
Look, it's Ma. And this is Pa. La, la, la.
A CBS summer original.
Everything he knows about sex, I taught him.
If you think this is hot, you ain't seen nothing yet. CPW tonight. Saturday, a major motion picture event.
There is no room for failure.
Chuck Norris tracks down a cunning killer.
An international assassin. That's him.
Stay where you are, old man!
Unless you want to die. I think he's the most dangerous man I've ever known. I'm gonna take him down.
A special movie at a special time. Walker, Standoff, CBS Saturday.
Tell us what you think. Call the As the World Turns viewer feedback line. Jewelry by Monet. This is Dan Regent, inviting you to join us again Monday for As the World Turns.
You're on CBS.
I'm a denture wearer.